My name is Wesahana Pearson, and I'm recording for Black Asia Magazine. All right, so right now I'm talking to a young woman who is from our local area here in Taipei.
Yeah.
And it's been quite a while messaging each other back and forth, but just not having time, both of us, that coincide where we can both sit down and talk and do this interview.
Yeah.
So first, for the site, can you tell us your name?
My name is Etisey, and my last name is Chung.
Etisey Chung.
Yeah, I do have Chinese names, but it's not mentioned about it. It's like personal because people might search me out.
Okay, I understand. For privacy reasons, you don't want to share your Chinese name. Where did you grow up, and where do you live now?
I grew up in Taipei.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right. So before that, your background is unique, definitely to most Taiwanese people, and that's one of the reasons we decided to talk. So, can you first tell us I think your mom is one thing, and your dad is from a different country?
Yeah, my mom is Han Chinese.
Han Chinese.
And partly Dutch.
Okay.
And my dad is from Nigeria.
Your dad's from Nigeria?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Like from the south, like east, south Nigeria.
Okay, not Lagos or Abuja, the few places I know in Nigeria. Shout out to all the Nigerian friends I have, quite a few guys. Abuja.
Like on her
passport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on her passport.
On your dad's passport?
Yeah, I think most people are getting their passport from there, but basically he's from the south and the east.
Okay.
Southeast of Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask, just as a side point, how did your father come to be in Taiwan? Where he obviously met your mom.
I think he was studying Chinese and he start off his business here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People know like he works in Taichung.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like doing trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like cargo business, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like because back in the days when I was born, it was like 1996, so it was
in the 90s.
In the 90s, so things were more difficult. You know, for foreigners when they want to come here, it was not as friendly as now. Like,
right.
Things have changed, but still not getting there yet. That's how I feel about Taiwan.
And the way Taiwan is now, because my understanding, I've lived here for 4 years.
Yeah.
And people tell me it has changed a great deal. It's like a totally different place now. How would you compare Taiwan in the 90s to Taiwan in 2020?
Taiwan in the 90s and 2020, I think is still... partly it might be still the same. Like partly, like if you see, like let's say the neighborhood, you know, like let's say that we have more tall buildings and look more fashionable and like we are so modern and advanced and everything. However, I feel like there are things to be improved, but compared to before, it will be like I think more business opportunity are developing, and there are more foreign students coming to Taiwan. They have more chances to do freely what they want. There are lots of brands like start up like for tech or social media platform, or maybe trying to maybe Taiwanese government sees through that.
They see some kind of advantage or benefit in letting foreign people come here, live here, work here more easily.
People who are bilingual and trilingual, after they learn Chinese, they can actually speak like 2 or 3 languages and give them more opportunity to foreign students who do start up about like creating language learning language apps. Things like this. I see more things going on, and but of course, about the about racism, I'm not sure it probably had improved in a better way, but I still felt doubtful about.
From then till now, in what ways would you say that Taiwan was racist? Is like as far as just not making foreign people feel welcomed and not creating a society where
like
even if you're not
comparing each other's social status, like for example, like everybody seemed like foreign teacher made a lot of money and things
Not
are
really.
easy and stuff. But you know, I had to say like teaching industry is not like the salary is not changing. Like probably some people like get more paid, get more
Mm-hmm.
money, but it's not really going somewhere like compared to China. If people
Right.
have work in China, like right now and before, they know they can compare
Mm-hmm.
like how advanced everything so like keep on going.
Right. So
Yeah,
salaries in China have gone up. I think in Taiwan they haven't gone up in the past 20 years, from what I understand.
probably
Base
yeah,
salary for English teachers before and now is 600.
yeah. But
It's like
some school
lowest.
like
Some
okay, my
schools are a
school is
lot more.
higher.
Yeah.
Like I
Okay.
know, yeah, uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because I still felt struggle to live out here because I don't. Most of my friends who are mixed race,
Mm-hmm.
they already left Taiwan.
Right. And so did you,
Yeah,
growing up, did you have a lot of friends who were mixed or only a few?
like from my memory, it was me and some kids that like maybe some kids. Rarely I would see a kid like down the street when I walk around with my mom. Like when we were in Taipei, nobody will be like that. So when
Mm-hmm.
we met somebody, we were like really trying to like get connected and feel more friendly because I'm the only kid in my family
Mm-hmm. Right. No
that who
brothers or
are.
sisters?
I don't have brothers and sisters, but I have cousins there, but they are all Taiwanese. I'm the only mixed race. So, every time when I go home for Chinese New Year, I feel kind of like left out
Mm-hmm.
ever since I'm 20 years. So, because the environment you hang out are totally different, I don't hang out with like Taiwanese high school kids or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what I want to explore what you mean when you say you feel left out. You speak Mandarin.
yeah.
So when you're around your own family who is all Taiwanese, your cousins, you still don't really feel like you fit in or you're
Like
like
ever
really
since I'm
connected.
like 19 or 20, because the way in our environment, like most of my friends, because we don't really have the same circle, like the same friends when we hang out.
Hmm.
So I feel like the way we thought,
Right.
the maturity and the way we thought about life, the value, the way we look at friendship, relationship, family, orientations are way different. Like it's like we were all growing up like this, and then we will grow
You
differently
started to
because
grow
the
apart.
things, yeah, grow apart. Our friends, the people we encounter in our life are different, and because they don't speak
English.
English
Hmm.
much as I do, as much as my environment, like the way I run into people and my friends are way
Hmm.
different. So
More outgoing.
more
Yeah.
outgoing, and because I'm become more independent
Hmm.
um, earlier than my cousin.
Right.
So probably that's what's the reason. Like I feel like most Taiwanese kids have been really protected by their parents or their
Hmm.
family.
Hmm.
But I mean, my mom does the same for me, but still, like she would let me go and try things that I like, and I will know
Hmm.
I like and don't like, and I probably will like being more concerned and be more responsibility for your own feelings and your own comfort and everything else. I would say when I was a kid, I was more like traumatized because
Uh.
of the like difference. Like obviously we look different compared to other Asian kids,
Hmm.
and I spent time with Asian kids, but it feels way more different. Like let's say like I have friends from international school, like people who go to like TS or TES,
TAS, Taipei American School,
yeah, or
Taipei European
European
School.
school, like
Okay.
or any other like I'm feeling more somehow I'm also like struggling to uh, being in the environment of the both. Like I feel like just our personality is more complicated as we are being a second generation of mixed race. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, was there something that made your mom different in her approach to being a parent, a mother?
My mom, I think she's still very Chinese. Like,
Okay.
yeah, very Chinese, but she knows different because Well, when she studying, because I think there's a reason because she studied fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So she have a different way. Like she's not like, most Taiwanese maybe like, oh, go and study, be a lawyer, be a doctor or something. But she choose to walk a different path compared to other people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Again, yeah, obviously she had you as her daughter. So it's
yeah,
different than most of the people in your family.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
She appreciate different race. Like, I don't think
Different cultures.
yeah, she appreciate different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like at events. It's like a
Yeah.
slowly popping out, like slowly breaking out. There
Mm-hmm.
are more people doing like interesting, like artistic music, like have a stronger sense in fashion and
Right.
music.
Okay.
Like I still see a lot of Taiwanese kids. They have like braided their hair
Mm-hmm. We did a piece
and
on that too. The
stuff.
Taiwanese people can make their hair look more like texture of black people's hair.
Yeah, and they probably think it's cool, but I'm kind of like wondering deep down
Mm-hmm.
in their mind, do they probably know about the story, they probably know about roots, but
Mm-hmm.
do they actually know the story, or it's just like a piece of single story for them to know, like, oh, this is what we see on YouTube video,
The story? What story?
like the story about the hairstyle, like why do people do the hairstyle, and why do they dress up like this? Do they actually know the
Mm-hmm.
story? Do they actually deep down do the research about it,
Do
or
they know
just
where
they
this
think
is
it's
coming from?
cool? Yeah,
Yeah, or they think it's just a fashion trend?
yeah.
Ah, okay. So do they know that this is like from black people, especially
I
black
wonder if, like,
Americans,
yeah,
or
yeah, or
yeah,
do they actually know anybody who is
dresses like that?
African? Do they
African.
know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most people, like most Taiwanese, are have their, like, deep down in their image, they are being exposed, like either like Westerner, like from Europe
Mm-hmm.
or America, States, US, UK, pop music, or um like African American, but not a lot of people know about Africa.
Right. So their
Like,
image.
seriously, not a lot of people know about Africa. Like, they probably know like some dancehall songs or something, like,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica. They don't know about Africa. Like, what's their image? And I think more people need to bringing up about it. Not just the dance, not just the hair,
Mm-hmm.
but what is Africa actually look like right now, like
Okay.
after 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving forward, can you tell me? I think you said you have two jobs. So first, let's talk about your teaching job,
I
and
probably
second.
had three, but this most
Okay.
people don't know because I keep it like low key and private. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
live stream occasionally, but I don't earn money. But I do it as like to practice, because before I get
Practice.
into teaching,
Okay.
practice like for the future. Like, if I want to do like a full time streamer or something,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that'd probably be like one of my plans, because I felt like maybe I will make YouTube videos. I don't know. I'm still thinking, like, I don't have time, and maybe I need more equipment for that.
Okay.
And what am I going to talk about? Because me and my couple of friends are talking about like doing like racism in Taiwan, because
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's about a very sensitive topic about the blackface in Asia.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
There was here in Taiwan. It was also in Korea.
yeah.
Right.
And people also talk about it in Japan, like, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. So like I teach mainly, I teach full time right now.
Mm-hmm.
Basically almost full time. Although we calculate our job by hours, but full
Mm-hmm.
time. Yeah. And I model occasionally, but it's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends who told me that I probably should think and sort of like doing it in Los Angeles.
And so he's modeling for you in Taiwan as a black woman who looks like a black woman is difficult for you here.
Yeah, different for me here because
Why is that?
of my look, of my, like, I'm curvy and I'm short, and most of the Taiwanese market would like someone who is
Tall and they're very
tall,
thin with very pale skin,
or
from what I've seen.
either people who like no matter about the race, they want someone who are slim, pale, slender,
Mm-hmm.
or extremely athletic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the meaning of athletic in Asia means like fit, like people who are like skinnier and
Yeah.
stuff. But
More muscle than fat.
yeah, more muscle than fat or just skinny.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like yeah, like I have friends who are muscular and he's very famous. People know him. Like he's black and Asian too.
You want to shout him out? You want to say what's up?
No.
Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
We don't really say hi to each other anymore because like yeah, our families are different. Yeah. Like I
Meaning.
mean like I don't know. Um I think he went to college in the States, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then we don't really talk much after he got back from the States. Like we don't really like really say hi to each other. It's like we are in a different social status. And there's
Mm-hmm.
one thing I don't want to mention, like, even with the society with African American or African Africans,
Mm-hmm.
people never being out in America, or
I'm sorry.
people who never been out to America, like
Right.
African people who never been out to America, it's a total different understanding. And what I'm saying, just like sometimes people are being jealous of each other and
Mm-hmm.
trying to see through like a social status, like about colorism. I know it's a controversial issue, like very competitive. People talk about it all the time, like colorism. Why do we see more
How would you define colorism?
light skinned
Mm-hmm.
mixed race people on television,
TV.
or thinking like we are lucky and we should feel more confident? But to be honest, I don't really feel like that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't think like that being lighten skin does mean that you have an easier life, because lighten still mean color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and no matter where you are, like I think
Okay.
especially even in Asia, people still talk about like your colors and your body type and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think that the modeling industry in Taiwan will change so that they are more accepting of diverse looking people?
I think it might change, but still not gonna change very fast, and I couldn't wait for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt like it really takes a long time. It's gonna take like Taiwan had like like we have this called Marshmallow Girl.
Marshmallow Girl.
Like
What is a
marshmallow.
marshmallow
Marshmallow
girl?
means like um I didn't mean that. I'm sorry if
No, no,
I'm being
go ahead, go
offended.
ahead.
I'm just saying like like you show people who have like this curvedness, like out and in body figure. But in
So
here,
in
they
America, we
for
would call
them,
that a Coke frame. Your frame looks like a bottle. Your body looks like a bottle, like wide at the
yeah,
top
cold
and then in at
frame,
the waist and then
cold
out at
frame.
the like butt.
Yeah.
Okay, Coke
What
frame,
do you
like
say? Coke
Coke frame.
frame.
Her frame or
Coke
her
frame,
body
like
type
a
looks like a
yeah, yeah.
Coca-Cola bottle.
Yeah, Coke frame. Yeah,
Marshmallow Girl
but Marshmallow
is the
Girl is
opposite.
is the opposite, because genetically is different. Like everyone's genetically different, right? But most
Mm-hmm.
most most people here like have to work out to get a body right. Like
Yeah.
people wouldn't naturally, like it's really from genetics. And in Taiwan it's more about like plus size. I would hope like there's a lot of brands overseas, they make plus size model can wear different kinds of like pretty clothes. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like in here, just like some brands, they just want make everything look big, 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 and then doesn't consider about the shape.
Right.
I think plus size models can also dress beautifully. We can have the same production line. There's no problem. It just you have to put more fabric on something, on a piece of clothes.
So when you do modeling, are
That's how
you
I
like
feel.
built? So would you call yourself a plus size model, or you don't go into that category? Are
I think in
you?
Taiwan definitely are.
Yeah.
I already am, but probably real estate it's just like no more. Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Beyonce. Beyonce is probably skinnier, but
Is that
Rihanna,
Megan the Stallion? People
yeah,
like
Megan
that,
Thee
yeah.
Stallion, yeah, probably, it's normal out there for them, but I feel
Yeah.
like why
But
we
it took a
cannot do
long
the
time for that
same.
to happen. It used to be like the women who looked like that got no love as far as being in the media, and they were not accepted until I would say maybe the 70s, where when America was like that, you had to be white and very skinny. And even now, there still is a lot of models will tell you, even if you are a black model, you have to look like a white girl who's dipped in chocolate. Like you
Yeah,
have to like the typical frame that black women have. I'm not sure if it's so widely accepted. Whereas if you are Beyonce or Megan, there's a certain kind of area that you have to go into. I would say it's changed a lot. It's gotten better, but it's
it's
still
gotten
not
better. Yeah,
where
it's the
it's
same
supposed to
right
be.
here. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same kind of like people trying to. I think Megan really hot anyway. I'm just saying like I don't understand why people have to be. I just felt like the kind of the plus size model thing here and there have a different category like people because they are Asian female who might also have like a cock frame body. It's
Mhm.
possible like no matter if you're from workout or anything. I just want to encourage people like we can make better production line in
Mhm.
here. We can wear the same style that's pretty and but made for all different size. Like really we can try to make that happen. But I think they will like I think most companies going to say like but genetically we are different. But I just felt like
Mhm.
there will be more and more people who are going to be like they will try to have like stronger bottom
Mhm.
and try to have flat um, flat tummy and I
Mhm.
try to have like this I don't know like boob job or whatever or something.
Okay.
But I feel like everybody deserves to be to have the equality to enjoy beauty. So that's what I'm hoping to see in the future. Like
I wanted to ask you if you right now could talk to yourself as a little girl when you were younger, when you were growing up here, or maybe a little girl who is the same as you were, what would you say to that little girl?
I want to say to that little girl
Mm.
specifically about what
In general, about how to get the most out of her life and how to fit in into a place where everyone's not, there's hardly anyone who's the same as she is. How do you live in an environment where you're very different?
I want to give her a quote about that for example like sometimes just to cheer her up like some days we felt good because we work so hard to do everything
Hmm.
every day. So trying to be so hard on yourself
Okay.
is what I would say. And sometimes we felt good because we managed to, sometimes we felt bad because it's okay to not being liked by everybody, as long
Hmm.
as you love yourself
Right.
and
You need
try
for everyone to like you. Just
we like
you know.
I would tell yeah because that's what I was feeling like I feel like this whole life even until I living off my life 24 years so at this point I feel like I finally managed to have some kind of like a I'm trying to let myself free from I need to gather the feeling collect the feeling of being liked and being accepted.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I feel like I want to tell the little girl like you don't have to worry about that. If not, as long as you love yourself, that's the most important thing. If even at the end of the day you're by yourself,
Hmm. Okay.
and try to stay motivated. That um, it's okay not to be liked because you need to like yourself the most.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah, that's the first thing. And then what I would like to have change is to really work on trying not to be just physically strong, but also be mentally strong and be mentally prepared that everything can happen. And try to. I know that I'm very calm already, but sometimes things doesn't go as the direction we want it to go. So just be prepared.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Be able to adapt.
Yeah, be able to adapt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plans for the future. Next few months, next few years, what projects do you have going on? Where do you see yourself going? Where do you see Taiwan going as far as diversity? And what do you want to do coming up?
What do I want to do? I want to. If it's not because of COVID-19, I feel like should do more traveling. Because there's so much to see out of the world and so much to explore and more people to meet.
Right.
But I think this virus is
it's put a lot of things on
hold. Yeah. But I probably will plan to do things online, like probably really do sort of like starting to going like streaming online more. Especially during the winter, the weather.
So your Instagram, like if they want to see your live stream, they would go to Etisey Chung. Like what would
they can go to they should come to my Instagram. You can
page.
tag me.
Yeah, okay, well just say it and we'll flash it at the bottom. It'll be like under here. What would be the name of it if you want to hold off?
If I live stream, oh my god. I'm currently streaming on Meet Me, so
Meet Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my actual name will be Peiticchang. So that's my Chinese name, like Etisey Chung. Peiticchang.
Okay.
So maybe I'll consider like I have a plan that maybe I will join like a business course about being like instructing people with business Chinese. A lot of people are doing like business English, and I want to do also like business Chinese, like instructing foreign company who are interested in like investing their time and money, like someone who needs to learn business Chinese, because I can do that easily, like after studying for quite a while. Okay.
All right. Etisey Chung, and also your other. So that's your name on Meet Me, and also the name you go by is Etisey Chung.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for this interview. Black Asian Magazine. All right.
See you.